Hey guys, it's Aubrey with Monthly Plans. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. As you can see, I do have these goodies here that I am planning to plan with. So I've got three different mild liners. If I use them, I will tell you the name of them, and then two color dot markers. And then just the usual suspects, a pen to write on wet ink if I need to, a little Tombow, and then this is honestly a gold like brush marker pen that I got from Pop Shelf. So this is what it looks like, and I think this is the name of it. Today I am going to be doing a weekly, and I am going to be using this kit from Brienne Nicole Designs, and eek, I am in my 2026 planner now. So I'm going to remove this from my A5. Oh, that was loud. So I'm going to remove that from my A5. I've already got it tagged to the week. It is week 1 of the year. So today is the 28th of December, 2025, but January starts right here, guys. So I am excited. But yeah, let's just dive in to it. So I don't know if I'll need this or not. I am going to grab just a little journal. This is my faith diary. I almost flipped through it. Where I just write prayers, sermon notes, stuff like that. It's just a regular old Midori, I believe. But I'm just placing that there so that I can have more of an even surface to start with. So this is beautiful. I think, and I didn't pull it, but I think, pardon the mess, I'm going to pull in this Scotch washi as well. Yes, I think that's gonna be so cute. I'm so excited to use this. I bought it like the end of last year, and then it took so long to get here I didn't get to use it. So I'm super excited to get to dive into it. I think this is my last kit from Brienne Nicole Designs, actually. Huh. Anyway, all right, so let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I really kind of like this darker theme, but it's the skinny washi, so I don't know how I feel. Because I'm like thinking this up here, because if I'm being honest, I'm not a huge fan of this washi right here, the thicker. What if I brought in Old Faithful for down here? That would be very dark, but maybe I could lighten it up a little. Let's try that. So we're gonna try it. If I don't like it, I'll pull it up and, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, hopefully everybody's week this week is a good one. I'll be honest, we got in at like 2 a.m. this morning from Florida. My husband and I crashed, and then when we went out to, you know, feed the horses this morning, we had our older mare, which is just a female horse, Lena. She her we've been fighting infection with her. She's 20 years old, which is not, you know, egregious, but she's had a bit of a hard life. I'm not gonna lie. As in, she was literally in a pasture for the past 10 years until we brought her at the end of November from my mom's, because we finally had, you know, our pen was, we had it built and it was safe enough to have the horses, shelter, yada yada, right? And we've been fighting this infection in her knee, and we thought we had it handled, and then we were going to leave for my husband's family. Actually, I think I like this here. Maybe we'll do this here. Anyway, we were getting ready to leave for Florida, and we noticed she had a swelling in her leg. Well, we were like, man, are we going to have to cancel? Da da da. And so we took her to the vet, and our vet's really good. Like, she was awesome. She worked us in. And then she was like, oh, this is a serotonin, maybe? Basically just a bunch of fluid buildup. And she drained it, and she was like, you should be good. To go ahead and go, because she asked how long we were going to be gone. We told her about 6 days, and the vet was like, yeah, you should still be fine to like travel and stuff, because we were thinking we were going to have to cancel. And so yeah, we traveled, and then this morning when we went out to check and everything, she was so swollen and had, I mean, anyway, I'm not gonna get into the gory details, but she wasn't the way we were hoping she would be when we got home. And Yeah, and of course it's Sunday, so we can't call our vet until first thing tomorrow. And so, like, me and my husband have been like freaking out about it. So we've just kind of kept it as clean as possible. And we gave her some pain meds because unfortunately she was hurting. And then we just kind of feel like failures as horse parents. But hopefully we'll be able to get her into the vet and tomorrow on Monday. When we call first thing. Hopefully, we'll be able to get her in and seen and just, I don't know, like, there's few things that I get concerned about. And infections are one of them, just because I don't have a good track record with infections in animals, and so it makes me nervous, especially like at the joint like that. So I'm really wanting to make sure that we get her taken care of because I want to have her until she's, very, very old and everything. So, but anyway, I'll stop being a bummer now. So yeah, January 1st is Thursday. I cannot, I can't believe it, guys. Like it kind of low-key blows my mind a bit, like how fast 2025 went. And honestly, I'm okay with how fast it's gone, because yeah, it's been a year, guys. Like, they make songs off of years like this. So, definitely ready to welcome in a new year. My husband makes fun of me, but I have this whole thing about like, oh, odd years are awful and everything. He obviously thinks I'm crazy, but I definitely am one of those, like, I'm not crazy superstitious over much, but definitely like I'm definitely superstitious over that. Like, I think odd years for me, like, they've got it out for me. I can't prove it, but it just seems like the stuff piles on odd years, or maybe he thinks I just have a negative attitude and that's what breeds that. I don't know, maybe he's right. Okay, so I am torn. I almost want to do this one because I love this clock tower, but I almost think that would be too dark. Decisions. I really like this clock tower, though. Is that gonna be... Let's barely put it down. Because it's that one or probably this one. But I don't like that one because that one's too white. Yeah, we're gonna just keep that there and see, like... Oh, gotta have the kiss at midnight. This is a freebie that I got with my order from Bria Nicole Designs. I've used a few. It's super cute. I like it. I'm probably gonna hold on to this because I'm going to probably check and maybe we do something for New Year's Eve or New Year's. With the horse, with Lena not feeling great, I've actually, and see, I think it might be too much for me to put these on top like that since I did this line. But with Lena, like, not looking so hot and everything, we did cancel my trip to my mom's, which her birthday's actually tomorrow. It is the first birthday in 30 years of hers that I have missed. And so I don't, well, okay, I say 30. Oh, I just did that wrong. Bums. 31, because I actually had to ask my husband yesterday evening. I was like, how old am I again? I don't know about y'all if y'all get like that, but I was like, I don't remember what my age is. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. But yeah. So I was asking him, oh, this one's cute, but that one's a little bit too dark. I think I'm going to go with the balloons to mark in that it is my mom's birthday. So, oop, right here. Okay. Yes. I almost want to put these colorful balloons, but I feel like it's going to, like, throw off the vibe. So I'm going to come in here because I believe I have a little thing from, I believe, Planner. Yep, here we go. Planner Kate. And this is just one of her little freebies that she threw in with my order. And that would be good, but I feel like that's going to lighten it up a little. So I'm going to go with these little blue balloons from Planner Kate. And I'm going to put that in for my mom's birthday. And then at 8 a.m. sharp, we will be calling the vet. So, yes, we will be calling the vet. I think this one will do as well. So at 8 a.m., we're gonna be doing that. I need a phone symbol. And I know I have one. I just have to look. I've got this whole stack right here. Let's see. But these are some just icons from Simply Smith stickers, which I haven't been disappointed by them. Just, you know, and I think I do, anytime I talk about her stickers, I do kind of throw in the whole, like, you know, it takes almost 2 months after you order them for you to get your stickers. So that's just something to kind of take into account. That's just from a Agenda 52. So if they have like icon pages or whatever, I tend to just go ahead and pull those out. That way I can actually see them. Let's see. I'm sure y'all love watching me just sift through all my stuff. Oh, here's a little telly right there. Okay. I need to do some like stuff with like silver, because I've got this whole sheet of silver icons, mini icons, and I'm a gold girly, truly, like, so I always, like, if it has silver, I tend to like not use it, and that's not necessarily good, so I need to do better about that. So calling the vet tomorrow. So these are two for sure situations. I also have an appointment for my hand, which is much better. I don't have pain or anything like that. I have that no, not tomorrow, Friday the 2nd at, let's see, when do I have it? Let me look and see when I have that, because I don't remember. So, okay, so had to go look on my phone, which is what I film on, and figure out when my appointment is, and it is at 1. So, putting that down, I feel like I could get away with doing a silver icon here. What do y'all think? Like, I could even, I have silver washi. I mean, I know if my sister were watching this, she'd be like, no, don't mix the metals. I don't know if any, I'm sure other people are like that. I kind of am, I think, as a product of just growing up with her. But, yeah. Let's just do it here. Don't do it. Okay. That might be kind of cute, guys. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, anyway, so I've got my appointment on the 2nd. Hopefully it's my last appointment for that. I actually think I have a washi graveyard. Oh, no, do I not? I feel like I do. No. This is going to be a washi graveyard right here. It's going to happen. There we go. Yeah, so I've got that appointment. I'm just going to do... Oh, you know what? I don't think this has... Surely it does. Oh, here. Apparently I did use quite a few of these. So yeah, I feel like I can get away with this spread doing a mix of silver and gold, maybe? Question mark. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know that that looks amazing, but we're going to do it anyway because we can. Yeah, so let me go ahead and take my handy dandy pen, and we're going to mark these in. So I've got Mom's birthday. And then got a dog scratching in the background. We do need to call the vet at 8 a.m. So our goal is to get up, check the horses, and then call as soon as they open, which is at 8 a.m. So that hopefully we can have an appointment bright and early is the goal. And then I have my hand appointment at 1, so I'm just gonna put ortho because it's at a orthopedic office. So, and yeah, that is what I have scheduled right now. I do plan to have YouTube releases. I'm going to be back on schedule. Yeah, I think my I'm going to push out on Wednesday like normal. I should already have my currently inked review. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm gonna have 3 YouTube this week. Interesting. That slipped up a little, but that's okay. I'm just using, oh no, that's on there. Okay. I'm just gonna be using these little dots. I'm probably gonna go for this charcoal gray to mark in my, actually, do I want the gray ones? Let's see. Oh, I've got dog hair everywhere. I think I want to do the dark gray. So I need 3 just to zhuzh up these YouTube scripts. I won't always put YouTube scripts down when I'm going to have like a something coming out on the channel, just because like I'd be going through a lot of scripts. Try to have stuff come out at 6 a.m. But since I don't, knock on wood, have like a huge amount of stuff going on this week specifically, we're going to just go ahead and mark it in. So, but anyway, hopefully all of y'all have tons of fun plans for New Year's. I say historically, what my husband and I are trying to do, because we've only been married almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years at the end of February. What we're trying to do is make it to where New Year's, even New Year's Day, are ours. Like, we travel basically the entire time for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then my mom's birthday, which is 4 days after Christmas. And so we kind of want this New Year's time frame just to be for us and kind of develop our own like things that we want to do. And so that's what we're aiming for. We were supposed to be at my mom's and then come back on Tuesday. But again, the horse kind of messed that up. So we don't have that anymore. This is all the future planning that I can do right now. But I do want to go ahead and do the to-dos because I feel like we could do a to-do. Let's go with this. No, I think this one. And, you know, I appreciate that there's so many today headers and stuff, but, like, I don't ever use them. What do y'all use? What do y'all use y'all's today headers for? Like, I've thought about putting them on, like, my, with journaling and stuff. Like, just, you know, today and then write the date. But I always forget to do that, and so I don't know. I don't know what exactly I could use them for. I don't know. Anyway, okay, gonna use my Mahjong to write in my to-dos, which are gonna be pretty easy, I think. So definitely tell Mom happy birthday. And then, what else? Definitely calling the vet as soon as they open. And then she will definitely need to go to the vet. So I'm going to go ahead and preemptively put vet appointment. I've got the ortho appointment. My husband needs to call his doctor. And then, let's see, YouTube. So on Wednesday, it's going to be the Into video. On the 1st, it's going to be my new currently inked lineup. And then, what else? On Sunday, it'll be this video that I'm currently filming in my A5. So that is the to-dos. Oh, I've also got to post Poshmark orders. That's true. Because I actually sold 3 things, so that's pretty cool. If you're thinking about doing like selling on Poshmark, I can't really give you a good feedback on it, truthfully. Mainly because maybe I just don't have highly desirable items, which is very possible. but it's just slow going selling things. So it's almost like you need to have volume if you're going to sell on Posh. So like I've definitely struggled. I guess I'm like I want the money now. Um, so I've definitely kind of struggled a bit with that. But I mean, once you get people who buy things, it's actually a very nice streamlined process. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, impatient about it. All right, so habits. I am going to track working out because I want to do better in my overall health of working out. And then I also want to track when I eat healthy because I think that would be a good thing to track. So I'm going to come here and, oh no. So sometimes these aren't cut all the way and you gotta kind of coax it. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to track meals, and this is going to be my habits that I am going to track. So this is pretty much the setup for right now. I will be back to chat with y'all again tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, actually. Yeah, I missed yesterday in this planner, but we did get some stuff done, so that was definitely good. Gonna slide this under here to make it a little more even. So I definitely told my mom happy birthday, and then we did call the vet. We also went to the vet. I haven't posted that. Okay, I haven't done that. All right, perfect. So did a couple of things. Mainly had to take our older mare Lena to the vet yesterday. Our vet was super great and got her in, thankfully. I was worried that they might, you know, be too busy, but they squeezed her in. Our vet's really, really good. I've had animals my whole life. Well, I've had the worst luck with this kit, as far as the stickers coming up. But anyway, yeah, our vet is great. I've had animals all my life. I'm 31, almost 32, and this is the best vet that I've ever had. I just did my nails, so one side looks great, the other side is a mess. But anyway, this vet, like I was saying, has been very, very good. I stumbled across her when I first got here because my dog, at the time, this was before me and my husband, of course, were together, but my dog Ethel ate 17 feet of string. She got it off of the counter, and I came home from work, and she was like choking on string. And my house that I was renting at the time, this was the closest vet. And so, of course, I took her there. They luckily got the string out. She's happy and healthy now. But yeah, that's how I wound up with this vet, and it has been the best piece of luck that I have had vet-wise. I mean, they're just fantastic. So, they're always quick to get us in, and everything. It's wonderful. So Lena had to go to the vet. It actually wound up being a pretty expensive day at the vet, because she decided we needed to take cultures, put her back on an antibiotic, and run blood work now, since this is like her third time coming in for this, and you know, all the usual suspects aren't seeming to work for Lena. So we did that. Then we came back home yesterday, and honestly, we relaxed, which I appreciate thoroughly. Let's see. Do I not have oh, I do. It's right here. So I stole this idea from Helen from Coffee Monsters Co. Putting, like, I just took my old sticker sheets like this that fit just in that A5, and I took all of the stickers off, or, you know, they were already empty usually, and I just put like some of this tape runner on the back and then put them down so that I have like a really quick boom, all of my regular stuff, stickers basically. So I've really been appreciating that. But we did relax the rest of the day. I didn't wind up calling my mom at the usual 8 p.m. Pardon me, at the usual 8 p.m. because she was out having a fantastic time with the rest of the family. So I'm pretty grateful for that. And so me and Kelv, we just relaxed the rest of the day. We were up until about 11 because we were watching, oh goodness, what's the name of it? Oh, The Perfect Neighbor, which is a documentary about, here we go, a documentary about this neighbor in Florida that shot her neighbor through her door. Like, the neighbor had kids. They'd had, of course, you know, disagreements about where the kids should be playing, but the kids were not on the neighbor's property, stuff like that. And it basically escalated to where the mom came over to talk to the neighbor and knocked on the door. Neighbor said she feared for her life and shot her. Obviously there's a lot more to that, but I mean, it was crazy. It was a crazy watch. So definitely I enjoyed it. My husband enjoyed the end because it was like, you know, his idea of a perfect ending, and I agree. It had a very satisfying ending. It was just so tragic parts of it, and I don't know. It's crazy how some people act and do. I don't know if I spelled neighbor right, but we're gonna roll with it. All right, and we've got to go take the blankets off the horses right now, so I'll be back to finish Tuesday in a second. Okay, that took a lot longer because we took care of the horses and then we went to a movie. So it is Tuesday evening. My watch is not working, so I can't even tell you. Okay, it's 5:05 on Tuesday the 30th. So yeah. So today was pretty relaxing. I'm actually gonna steal another relax sticker. I'm trying to make myself remember that there's these stickers in the back here. I know that they're usually meant for being, wow, this is giving me a bit of trouble. There we go. I'm trying to make myself remember to remember that there's stickers in the back. Otherwise, I'm going to just like not use them at all. But I really like the idea of just being able to pull from there on the go. So I want to spend a little bit of time like using as many on the back from the back sticker wise in my spreads. That way, you know, I'll be more likely to actually use them in the future when I'm more on the go than here at my desk. I made some ginger lemon tea with some honey. It's really good. My husband's mom made it for us when we went to visit in Florida, and oh, so wonderful. So, all right. Oh, here it is. All right. And this pen that I'm using is my Mahjong. It is probably my ride or die. It's the pen that I, without fail, will use every single day because it holds my black ink. I have it inked up, and pardon the dust on the bottle, but inked up with Jacques Urbain Pearl Nior. It is a black ink, as you can tell. It's a pretty good black ink. I'm just working my way through that bottle. I go through about one cartridge a week, and I'm working my way through that bottle, and then I'm going to choose another black ink to try next. But so far, I mean, it's really not a bad ink by any stretch. It's black. I like to dabble. So anyway, we relaxed, and like I mentioned, we did go to the movies. So we went to watch the new Anaconda movie. It is absolutely a good movie as long as you're into, like, you know, nonsensical comedies, I guess is how I would describe it. Do I not have them? Oh, I do. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh, thought that I wasn't going to have it for a second. This little To the Movies sticker I've had for several years. I got it from an Agenda 52 booklet several years ago. It was back when I was still living in Fort Worth. But yeah, it was really good. So we went and saw Anaconda, and it's got Blackjack and Paul Rudd as the main, you know, characters. And honestly, I like anything with Jack Black in it. He's pretty solid. So went and watched that, and then we did some grocery shopping. So I'm gonna use this little sticker right here just to mark in. Oh, I'm having the biggest trouble with these stickers on the sticker. There we go. Sheet. Okay. Then we just went to Walmart. And I'm actually gonna letter that, I think. So this is my Tombow Fudenosuke. I've had it for a while. I don't do a ton of hand lettering. Yep. Because my spatial awareness is awful. So we're having to make it Walmart, but you get it. We did Walmart run, and then now we're back to relaxing. I did do my nails earlier. I do want to mark that in. I don't always, but mark in when I do my nails, because I do them pretty frequently, like once every couple of weeks. I just have my own little gel polish stuff, and so I do that. I found a year or two ago, I found that, like, I was starting to dread having to go sit for an hour at the nail shop and everything, and, like, I couldn't find a tech that did them, like, well, I guess. I don't know. They did them well, but, like, having to wait, paying, and then sometimes there were issues with my nails and stuff, and I'm not the type of person to, like, sit and be like, oh, can you redo that? Because I don't know, I get anxious and nervous and all that. So I decided I would just get myself a nail deal, and so I've been doing that. Anyway, tangent, right? But here we are. So tonight it's just gonna be a mesh of catching up in my planner. So I know I have. I'm just gonna have to figure out the best way to grab these. Okay, there we go. I'm going to catch up in my planners. We will also most likely be watching. Probably finishing up the Diddy documentary. So just another night of relaxation, I would say. So we'll probably be a couple hours before we get into that. And where did I put that? Oh, I put it under here. Okay. And then that's going to be a wrap for our night. Like, it's going to be relaxing. I'm probably going to also work on some knitting and just relax. I'm soaking it up because I have done my, I've gone through my schedule for both of my jobs plus school, and it is going to be unreal this semester, all the way through until the beginning of May. So I'm going to completely and totally enjoy all of it, all of my time off right now. Let's see, I need to post my Posh orders. Okay, yeah, I don't have anything to mark off. This is it. Tomorrow I am going to be posting my, well, two things. I'm going to be posting my, a video for y'all, and then also I'm going to be posting my Poshmark orders. So I'm going to be doing that, like, first thing in the morning. So I can put that there. And then my husband, I know, is going to be going shooting with a friend. So me and the girls will be all by our lonesome tomorrow. And it'll be great. But anyway, this is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you Wednesday. Alrighty, so it is Wednesday. It is 4:31. I just got back from a run. It is... yeah, I just got back from a run, so it's my first one in a hot minute. I've lost my thingy. Wonder what I did with it. Well, that's no bueno. I do wonder what I did with it. Oh, no, that's not it. Very unfortunate. I should be more, like, I should be better about my stuff. Maybe this upcoming year. I don't know. Anyway, but I just got back from a run. It was my first run in a while. I think my goal is going to be to go for a run every day in January, except for the 5th. Mainly because I will be out of town and I will be unable to run because of that. I'll be taking my mom to a doctor's appointment, and so yeah, it's just not going to be feasible. All right, so I do not know what I did with my stickers. I'm kind of, oh, here they are. Look at that. If you look hard enough, they'll eventually come up. I have them in this little pouch. I'm sure if you're a very, you know, organized individual, my little pouch drives you nuts. But this is how I keep the majority of my Coffee Monsters co-stickers. And today, since I ran, I get to use this one. All right, so this morning was a really good morning. We woke up, we took care of horses, and then we went and dropped off my 2 items that I sold on Poshmark this morning, and then we went to one of our favorite little coffee shops. And you know, this is kind of, I don't know that this goes with the aesthetic. So what I'm gonna do is, I know I have Coffee Monsters. There we go. I have a little coffee sticker here. So, oh, and I also have the Sniffles, courtesy of the Hubbles. So what I have been doing in my Sterling Ink Into planning lately with these stickers, because they're kind of opaque, is I just take a Zig dot marker, and this one happens to be grayish green, and I put a dot down, pardon me, but I put a dot down, and I may have to do multiples to make it, you know, show out. But I do that, I let it dry, and then I will take these mini stickers and I will put them over them. And I think personally, thank you Velcro, I think personally that they actually look halfway decent when I do that. So, well, I say that and then, you know, you probably can't tell a difference, but that's okay. In real life person, not on video, I can see them pretty well. All right, let me pull this one up. I'm really enjoying these tiny icons. I actually went online, I think yesterday or the day before, to try and order some more tiny icons from the Coffee Monsters Co. because I'm enjoying them so much. But her shop is actually on, they took a little hiatus, which is totally fine. Like, I'm glad that she did that for herself and, you know, her people that work for her. But I was also at the same time like, oh man, you know. Okay, and then we actually went out to eat with my husband's friend Chris, and we spent a little bit of time with him. So that's probably gonna be the highlight of today. We ate at a spot. Wow, these just are giving me a run for my money. Yeah, goodness. Hang on, wait. Is it coming? Okay, wait, I think yeah, I don't know. These are, I don't know if you call it miscut or something, but these are, or maybe they get cut a little too deep. I'm not really, I don't even pretend to know how to, there, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I don't even pretend to know exactly, you know, what goes into sticker printing, but it's almost like these stickers were cut a smidge too deep. And so I've been having trouble getting them off the paper, which is a bummer because they're really, really cute. But oh well. And then, so we went to eat with my husband's friend Chris, because they were originally gonna go shooting, but then the shooting range was like, nah fam, we're closed because, you know, it's New Year's Eve. And so then that turned into going out to eat, which, while I am not like a huge going to the shooting range individual, I am a huge let's go eat. So yeah. And then after that, I talked my husband into going by Ulta to get some lipstick stuff that I wanted, as well as just a quick trip into Dick's Sporting Goods, but we did not buy anything because they didn't really have clearance, and I'm not paying $100 for a sweatshirt. It's just not happening. So anyway, this morning we went to our favorite little coffee shop, Viridian. So oh, I did it too much. Oh well. And then we also did some walking, which was really nice. So we just went to a new little walking trail here in Duncan, and honestly, not my favorite. It wasn't as like amazing as the one by the hospital. It was one by the high school, and it didn't look like it was completed, and it was older, so I'm not sure what happened there. But we did a little bit of walking, not a ton, because it was like I said, it just wasn't like, it wasn't a good trail. Anyway, so we did that, came home for a little bit, then his friend messaged about, you know, hey, let's go eat instead of shooting, and so we wound up going to one of our favorite restaurants. It's the Junction Remix, or also known as 580 Remix. And then we went to Ulta. and Dick's. All right, and then I came home, and even though I didn't want to because I was tired, I did go run 1 mile. So I'm gonna put that down. Don't judge me on the time, or you can, I don't care, because you know, I was thinking about this on my run actually, because I was like, golly, I used to be so much faster. And I was like, you know what though, how many people are actually out running right now? And so hopefully I can keep that attitude this entire month, because yeah, I would like to keep that attitude and just be proud of myself for getting out and running, no matter how fast it is. So I ran 1 mile. It was 10 minutes, 48 seconds. And then the rest of the evening, the plan is to get more stickers, apparently. So let me look through my sticker pile. So again, if you are, you know, one of those that needs a name, a date, everything on the stickers, this is going to drive you nuts. But this is kind of the state of my bigger sticker sheets where there's too many of them to pull off. There it is. Is the relax? Yes, I've got the relax on here. If it's a bunch of repetitive stickers, like this is from an Agenda 52, then I'll go ahead and pull it out and just have this. And it comes in handy. So... But yeah, we're going to relax. We actually may do a fire tonight in the fire pit. But I will wait until tomorrow to add that. But we're gonna relax. We do have a bottle of wine. We don't know if we like it or not. We're kind of the cheap Stella Rosa individuals. But this wine that we have that we might wind up drinking is and actually a very nice bottle that somebody who came over for dinner one night brought us, so we'll see. Last night we wound up watching the Jody Hildebrandt story. It was very interesting. If you know much about family vlogging, you've probably heard of Ruby Frankie, and even then if you watch the news at all, especially in 2023, then you know about the mom vlogger and the therapist that were caught, pardon me, mistreating 2 young children. And so it's about her and just how she was able to be allowed to do that. It's very tragic, but it was a very interesting documentary, I guess, about that. And it's, yeah, anyway, crazy. But I'm also, like, if you're not a true crime person, like, I enjoy watching trials. I enjoy watching, like, police interviews, stuff like that. So I'm into that type of true crime stuff. If you're into that, then these two would be great. If you're not, don't watch it, because it's definitely got some heavy content in them. But tonight, don't know exactly what we're gonna do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I did post Posh orders, and then I did also post the N2. My husband did call his doc. But yeah, that's all I have for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it is me again. It is January 1st. Happy New Year. I got my YouTube video out. It's my currently inked, so I can mark that off. And so that just leaves my ortho appointment and then me getting that A5 video out. Today was a very interesting slash fun day, I guess. Gosh, we basically just relaxed the majority of the day. And I think I've used up, yep, all of my relaxed stickers. So let me dig into my lovely, these stickers. I know it's going to be in here if I have any left, that is, because I have been using those quite a bit because they work so well, like, just in general. Nope, that's date night. Here we go, but, oh, I have one left. I guess we're not allowed to relax tomorrow. But we did spend the majority of the morning relaxing. I had a really good Devo session. I was very happy about that. Got to journal for the first day of the year in my planner, so that was exciting for me. And then the big thing for today is that I went for a run. So let me go ahead and pull these out. Uh-oh, where? Oh, here. Okay. I kind of picked up my desk a little bit, and so it took me a second to remember where I put my tweezers, but I did go for a run today, so I was pretty proud of that. And then we also, my husband and I, went on a hike. So I've been trying to decide how I want to mark in that we went for a hike, and I believe what I'm going to do, is there any, nope. Okay, let's see. Ah, here we go, back here, I think. Yep, right there. So I'm just gonna denote that we went for a hike by putting this, is it like a, I don't know, is it like a geo-tracker symbol? I'm not really sure, but I went for a run, and then right after we left to go for a hike, so I feel very old because I am sore from running 1 mile yesterday and then running and hiking today, but it's all good, you know? And then I actually improved by 10 seconds, which was pretty cool. And then, of course, like I said, we went hiking. So I'm actually going to mark it in with this blue Tombow. It's all rubbed off, so I'm not really sure what color it is. But we're going to write that in because we did the hike. And, of course, I'm going to mark in with my husband, KB. And that was an hour and a half. And then afterwards, we ate at one of our favorite little restaurants in Medicine Park. It's called the Riverside Cafe. And we also brought 2 of our girls with us. We brought Ethel and Macy. So that's always fun. Actually, I think I have a pretty blue ink in this. So I think it's Hong Dong Guang? Bagao, I think. But anyway. So we had dinner. Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous blue. So Riverside. And we actually got back pretty late because it's an hour away now, which we were both kind of surprised. We thought it would be like 40 minutes or so, but actually, nope, it's a whole hour now. I don't know why, since we've lived here for 2 years, we thought that it was less than that, but oh well. So we had dinner at the Riverside Cafe. We came home, and bless KB's heart, but we've been having to give our horse Lena medication in her mouth, right? So I mean, if you have horses, you probably think, oh my gosh, because it's like we have to worm her, is what it feels like, but it's actual medicine. She's on, what is she on? She's on like a antibiotic. But anyway, so Kelv went out there, and I didn't think anything about it being dark or anything like that. Like, I just knew she was going to be probably more of a jerk than usual about it, but didn't think about it. And he went out there, and she definitely gave him a bit of a run for his money. And so now we have a sore finger, which I hate. Yeah, but hopefully we don't think it's broken or anything, which is good. But we are keeping an eye on it. If we need to, then we will, of course, take him to like the doc tomorrow if needed. Hopefully it won't be needed, but I do want to mark that in. And I'm just going to mark in KB. He's currently icing it right now. And, well, actually, no, he's currently holding it up in the air. So hopefully it'll just be a little sore tomorrow and won't be bad. But it didn't look too terrible. Nothing was dangling, and that's the main thing for right now. But anyway, the rest of the evening I plan on relaxing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I guess I will see you on Friday. All right, so it is actually Saturday. I'm filming.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. I love you. I did tell him. Anyway, so it's Saturday, and then, so I need to plan for Friday and Saturday, but I'm also going to go ahead and do some planning for Sunday as well. I am very proud of myself, actually. I ate pretty good yesterday. I'm eating halfway decent today, and working out, I have been running since the 31st. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had 4 days that I have ran, which is awesome. It's only been a mile, but it's been nice. The first day, the 31st, was awful. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I felt not amazing. And then it was like today, actually, on my run, it was not bad at all. And I was like, oh yes, okay, my body's adapting somehow, I don't know. But anyway, so when we left off on Thursday the 1st, we had gone for a hike, and then we came back and were handling the horses after dark, and KB got a finger injury from that. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. And then we just wound up relaxing the rest of the day. And then yesterday, we literally spent the whole day just reading. So what I want to do is put that in because I actually finished, I think I started a book this night on the 1st. I'm already on to the second book. It's been a really good book. I'm definitely going to do a reading journal video very soon about that book. It's a series of 3 and it's really good. So all I did yesterday, other than my ortho appointment, and then we went and ate, all I did was read, and it was divine. So I'm gonna, hopefully, these have been giving me such a time. So we did go eat yesterday. We have been going to eat out a lot. Yeah, I have no excuses other than we just ate out a lot. Today we went and ate at a new place, and they actually gave me a sticker. So this is for Hatch. If you're in the Oklahoma area, I think they have several different places, but it's actually really good food. And they gave us, my husband is well trained. He asks anywhere that we go, he asks them, do you have a sticker? And they were like, well, yes, we do. And we were like, do we need to pay you for these? And they said, no, no, just take them. So, so we took them, and this is actually going to go in one of my journal pages for today. I'm super excited. But this one, of course, will go right here. So anyway, we did that ortho. We went out to eat yesterday, and then we came home and I read. Like, I had some knitting that I need to get done. That's happening tonight. But I mean, I've been reading like a crazy person. It's very unlike me, but I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Additionally, he is currently actually making a fire in our fireplace. So let me get one of the, don't need any of these. Have a bonfire. Oof. Do I not have any more fireplace ones? I will just do the bonfire ones then. I'm not stressing over it because actually, and maybe this is like sacrilegious, I don't know, but I am okay with doing sticker surgery. So tonight we are going to have a small little fire. I will be going to the DFW area. My mom has a appointment. Actually, I want a bigger one. My mom has an appointment on Monday that I'm going to be driving her to. And so I'm going to go to my sister's tomorrow because she lives in the Dallas area. I'm sorry, Fort Worth. That sounded rough. Anyway, and so we're just wanting to have a relaxing night together. So yes. And then tomorrow, I need to pack actually for tomorrow. So I will be packing. We'll just do this one right here. So sad. I really love these little emoji packing stickers, but I do believe I am probably out of them. Okay, I'm going to be packing, and then I will also, of course, be traveling to my sister's. So, here, this will work, this little car. This just came out of a random sticker kit. But I'm planning to leave around noon. No promises. I kind of drag my feet when it's just me traveling because, like, I can, I guess. I don't know. But also because, like, I hate leaving. So, yeah. But we're going to start here. So, this book, I really like it. I liked it a lot. So, I personally, I don't mind smut, right? But it's got to have a good storyline to it. And this book did a phenomenal job of like having a decent storyline, and it also focused quite heavily on consent, which I am all about. Like I enjoyed that. It was refreshing, I guess. So anyway, the name of the book was The Wolf Prince's Fated Mate. So I'll have to double check. If I was wrong, I will put it up on the screen, but I believe it's The Wolf Prince's Mate. And it was good. So if you're into shifter romances and fated mates type stuff, then that would actually probably be a good book for you. It has a very strong female character and a really good male character, in my opinion. But also, I respect and understand that that might not be some people's cups of tea to have shapeshifter romances. So. And then on Friday, like I said, I pretty much just holed up and I read all day. And I'm just going to put WPM for the book because I don't want to write that every time. So, and then I did go to my ortho appointment, which it was fine because I was like, man, like it's like a 1 out of 10 if it hurts at all, and it's really not bad. So I prefer not to talk about it. And so the nurse practitioner that I was seeing, she was like, we won't talk about it then. She's like, glad you're feeling better. Come back if you need anything. And then my husband went to the deal with me because, you know, we're that couple. And she saw his hand. I had like taped it for him because we were pretty confident it wasn't broken or anything. And she was like, whoa, what happened to you? And she was really nice and actually looked at him. And so he got his hand, quote unquote, looked at. And so that was funny. He was like, I'm sorry I hijacked your appointment. I was like, no, you're not. Anyway, after our ortho appointment, we went to the China buffet in town. It was okay as far as food goes, but nothing to really write home about. I'll just put BUF there. And then today we went on a quick adventure to Hatch, and I actually think, what do I want to do here? Oh, I think I want to actually pull out another pen. So this is my Franklin Christoph. It is beautiful. My husband bought it for me. It's my only broad nib, and it is inked up with 3 oysters, dark navy blue, I believe. I'd have to look. But yeah, I'm going to put Hatch here because that is where we went for brunch. And it was good, like I said. They took great pride in telling us that everything in the kitchen's made from scratch, and I believe it because between what I had and what my husband had, I had a like a Tuscan eggs Benedict, which was just wonderful. My husband had like a chicken sandwich or something like that, and then also got a Belgian waffle, and it was just so good. So yeah. Big fan. Oh, and I do need to mark that I went for a run. Whoops. So let me grab that because I definitely want to be marking those in. I am proud of myself, personally, for even making it 4 days in, because I don't know about y'all, but as I've gotten older, it has gotten way harder to start any type of physical activity. And so the fact that I have been able to consistently go for a run and hold myself to that even for these 4 days is really awesome. So especially starting cold turkey, which I recognize is not like the best way to do it, I guess, but I'm enjoying it so far. I am proud of myself. And so yeah, so yesterday, because I've only been running 1 mile, I'm gonna put RU in. And then I am going to put 1 MI for 1 mile. And my time has progressively been getting better. So I did a 10:16 yesterday, which I was happy about. I mean, I know it's slow, but I'm still very proud of myself for it. And then today I actually ran a 10:10, which I was very happy about. And like I said, I'm just very proud of myself for even doing this. My goal is, and like I even thought about not telling anybody and just doing it, but my goal is to run every day except 1 day. So this Monday would be that 1 day, but run every day at least 1 mile this month. And I think I can hit it pretty well. So yeah. Fire. And I'm just going to put fire with KB, my husband, of course. So we enjoy when we get to do a fire in our fireplace. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm probably going to sleep in tomorrow, and then I do need to pack. So I'll do that tomorrow morning. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely a pack the day you leave kind of gal versus anything. Yeah, over anything else. Let me just move that here. Again, so cute. Okay, and then I will be driving to my sister's in Acton. Which is a few hours drive. I am going to be taking one of our girls, our eldest, Elvira. She's our big black dog. If I think about it, I'll put a picture of her because she's so cute. I just want to share it with everybody. But yeah, I'll probably be on the road from 12 to about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. It's just going to depend on traffic and then also like if I get hungry. So yeah, and then after that, I'll just be spending some time with family. We are going to be exchanging gifts because we were unable to go to Christmas like we were planning because our horse, our eldest horse, Lena, isn't doing too well with her legs. So we'll probably do a gift exchange when I get there and then just hang out the rest of the night. Maybe going to bed early because my mom and I mean, will have to get up super early to make it to her appointment. But yeah, other than that, that is all that I have done this week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!